The ability to accept credit card payments through a point-of-sale machine today is completely out of reach for most small merchants around the world. So for example, in Canada, where we're headquartered, just to get a machine requires a $2,000 commitment and weeks to get approved. The reality is most small merchants just don't even bother accepting credit cards. We're here to fix that. Snappay instantly turns any smartphone into a fully functioning POS machine. No crazy fees, no additional hardware, just sign up and instantly begin accepting payment. Here's an example of how it works. So for example, a merchant is collecting $85. They just load up the app, type in $85, press pay here. You have a choice of credit card or PayPal. Now to speed up the process, we put in this card scanning technology that has a bit of a wow factor to it. We'll actually scan the credit card numbers off the credit card and instantly put in all the numbers for you. Here we're connected to PayPal, instantly checks if the card's legit. You get the signature, press submit, and wait for it to process. And it really is that easy. So when we built this, we didn't just go out and talk to merchants, we actually lived the problem with them. From working a day in a grilled cheese food truck, to following a painter around the city, spending a week, selling jewelry at a trade show. We lived the problem with these merchants. And a question that some of them asked was, what if a customer doesn't feel comfortable enough putting their credit card number into my phone? This happens to be a problem with competing products like Square and Intuit's Go Payment. So we built a patent-pending process that alleviates consumer fear of sharing sensitive payment information. So for example, if I'm collecting a payment from Mike over here, and Mike doesn't feel comfortable putting his credit card number into my phone, no problem, Mike. Our process will allow me to forward the payment to Mike's phone, and he could just put in all his sensitive information into his own phone. So this way he never has to share sensitive payment information with me. So not only can I now accept payment from Mike, but Mike will feel completely comfortable with the way he pays me. So we all know that mobile payments is going to be huge. Look up any analyst and they'll say that by 2015, it'll be between a $670 billion and $1 trillion market. From our research, we noticed that trade show merchants have the biggest pain. So that's going to be our first target market. And in Canada, trade show merchants have a total addressable market of 35 million. This is how we make money. So we have two plans, a pay-as-you-go plan and a high-volume plan. Off the pay-as-you-go plan, the merchant will pay 3.9%. Of that, our revenue is 1%. For the high-volume plan, they can pay between 2.2% and 2.9% plus 30 cents. Our revenue would be the $29 a month. Our team is Jim and I, and Robin's been a huge help as our advisor. For myself, I've been coding for 17 years, got an MBA, computer engineering degree, won a 10K PayPal award, and last month scored in the 97th percentile of the PayPal API proficiency test. Jim's got 40 years plus marketing experience, and Robin's been CEO and founder of several venture-backed companies. Competition-wise, a lot of people are trying to get into the space, and a lot of people are placing bets on NFC. The closest to what we do is Square. And they're doing really well here in the States, and Intuit's Go Payment just announced that they'll be coming to Canada soon. Now all these guys, they provide a piece of hardware that attaches to the phone and lets you swipe a credit card. Well, since Snappay doesn't require additional hardware, our sign-up process is literally 5 minutes, rather than waiting 2 days for a piece of hardware to come in the mail. Also, because we're with PayPal, we can easily roll this out to 190 countries and 24 currencies. So next week, we'll be opening this up to customers that already signed up for a wait list. We haven't even launched yet, and people are already asking, when is this ready? So right now our focus is customer acquisition But as we grow, next quarter we'll be looking to do a seed round. And also, we've already begun talks with potential go-to-market partners. We're also here looking for potential partners to help accelerate our growth. So once more, cool card scanning technology, pan-pending process that alleviates consumer fear, 5-minute sign-up equals no additional hardware, and 190 countries and 24 currencies. Thank you.